folks, Portuguese Idiot, we are back. Playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head back to Chapter 2, where we just found out that there was an orgy. Yep. We know what those are. I guess we're going to go see if any clues were left at the victim's villa. Good old... Hey, they're keeping it, on point. I mean, this definitely happened. Alright, so we got mask. No box. Ripped leather. Oh, let's see what that other there. Surprised you managed to find anything in this mess, Ace. I guess the victim's last night on Earth was pretty wild. And what are these pieces of leather? I do agree. We better put them back together. There's a pre-metal box, which... Ooh, what are you doing with my box of Parmigiano? Flerman flamingo tongues? Handsome. Hadn't noticed you at this party. Yeah, sorry, this party is very much over. The hostess is murdered. Flavia? Murdered? By Bacchus, I need the tongues from that box. They'll restore my wits. Alright, we'll open the box and get you those tongues. Then you answer some questions. Oh, poor thing. She doesn't know that Jack dated a Saul. Once you date a Saul, you just have high standards. Okay, gotcha. The sheet of leather has writing on it, and at the top is our victim's name. There's too much to translate, so we're sending this right to Penelope. That's probably it. That's definitely not it. It's this one. That's definitely not it. That's definitely it. This looks disgusting. Are those actually flamingo tongues in that box? Alright, let's get them to the party lady. She believes it'll sober her up enough to answer our questions. Sober you up, man. It'll make me throw up. Which might lead to which very well might lead to getting sober. Well, Ace, that leather sheet you sent me was amazing. It inspired me for one of my stories. Wait, what are you writing? Can we read that? Oh, read them? My stories aren't meant to be read, Ace. I wouldn't want to bore you with them. This sheet, on the other hand, is fascinating. See, Romans believed in gods from the heavens, but also from hell, the ones they'd summon for curses. They'd write a curse on a leather sheet like this one, roll it up and put a nail through it. It is usually a list of the various body parts they wish to curse. But this curse sheet is more poetic. Listen to this. I commend the gods' curse, Flavia. Let a rope tighten around her throat till her breathing ceases. Huh. Rope tighten around her throat. Considering that's how she was murdered, the killer wrote this curse. What's interesting about this profanation is that the same writing style as the poet Catullus, who died decades ago. Your killer must read a lot of his work to mimic Catullus's style so well. So the killer may find peace while reading Catullus poetry, but Ace will find justice for Flavia's murder. All this talk of strangulation makes me crave some fresh air. How about we return to the square for some more clues? I have never even heard of Catullus. I'm gonna go have to Wikipedia him and look at some of his stuff. you're naming things. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's a burlap sack back there. Hey, seems odd to have our victim's name on a burlap sack. Hopefully it's not another curse. It says Flavia hoc quidem est quod festici mihi. Let's see, it means Flavia. How could you do this to me? Well, who wrote that? Alright, well, there's some powder on it. Let's vacuum a sample. You never know what got mixed up in the trash. Let's pinch our noses and dig in, Ace. You think it was a stallion? Like, it's probably like talcum powder for horse chariot riding. Let's head back to the time machine, put that powder from the burlap sack under the microscope, Ace. The vacuum game is really nice. It's easy. Doesn't take a long time. Ooh. Well, there's a bronze coin among that trash, and it has Flavia's face on it. Strange, Ace. I thought only Roman leaders had their faces on coins. Let's send this one to Orlando. Interesting. That powder from the sack was spelled flour. I can't say it helps figure out who wrote that angry message. Oh, sorry, Ace. I was heading out to search for some ingredients when I heard you talk about spelled flour. It's a very respectable flour. Oh, I'd forgotten you were here. Certainly didn't expect you to pop up during an investigation. What's this about respectable flour? Is there a disrespectful kind? Well, priests and priestesses use spelled flour when baking tributes for the gods. We only know one priestess, Claudia, the victim's daughter. She must be the one who wrote this angry message. I'm glad I could be of help to you, Ace. Well, Ace, I still don't quite trust Nabet, but I'll admit that she brings some valuable insight. Let's go see Claudia. I don't know if we can keep her, but she's definitely a lot of fun. Hey, Claudia, we know you were angry with your mother. We found you wrote to her on this burlap sack. I know, it was foolish of me to vent my frustration that way, but one day, while baking Vesta's offering, I snapped. You see, I never wanted to become a priestess. My mother sent me to the temple against my will when I was 7 years old. Having a Vestal in the family added to their prestige. Never mind that my life had to be put on hold for 30 years. I'm not even allowed to love, and everything I do is for Vesta. I clean myself with body oil for Vesta, and I drink Pompeian wine for Vesta. Reading Catalyst's poems is my only release. And by Quartius, I deserve to have a full life with my mother who truly cared for me, but instead, I got Flavia. Well, we're sorry to hear that you were so unhappy, Claudia. I do pray that you don't let your feelings take over and make you do something you would regret. Very descriptive. Ace, what's Octavian like? He's famous for being very handsome, but also very smug. Well, it's been a while since we've seen him, but he's not my favorite person. I hear he falls ill before a battle, conveniently making it impossible for him to leave his bed, and yet he calls himself a military man. Alright, but does this have anything to do with the coin we sent you? Yes. You see, the coin was made to honor Flavia, but to slander her, and the only one with the power to order such a thing is Octavian himself. The writing on it says Fugimus politicus tutus mulier, which means stay out of politics, stupid woman. Alright, well, we already know that Octavian resented Flavia's involvement in politics because she supported Mark Antony's bid for power instead of his. He played reasonable about it. He even said he invited her to a circus box out of politeness, but publicly slandering her isn't polite. Ace, we're seeking another audience with Octavian. I thank you for finding my flamingo tongues, preferring Ace. I need to recover from last night's activities. I'm incapable of refusing a glass of Pompeian wine, or 10. Alright, did Flavia host a lot of parties? Oh yes, my friend Flavia threw fabulous parties. If you had enough stamina. Flavia had a gift for knowing what desires needed to be explored. I always admired that about her, ever since we were young. To think it was her last one, I shall miss her a great deal. Great Consul Octavian, it's come to our attention that you detested Flavia even more than you let on. You made a coin specifically to humiliate her. Yeah, I did. It was the easiest way to sway the people of Rome against her, and it needed to happen before... Never mind. Well, before what, Great Consul? I act against Flavia now. Well, there's an upcoming vote in the Senate to decide who should get command of the Eastern Army, Mark Antony or me. And Flavia was persuading every senator to vote for that wretched Antony. She needed to be stopped by Jupiter. Oh, and now she has been stopped. Well, Saturnius, I won't be so common as to kill Flavia in my own circus box. I hope to convince her to join my side. I was willing to share my Pompeian wine and soothe her ear by reading my favorite Catalyst poems. I was even ready to gift her some of my body oil. But now that she's dead, and the senators must not think I did away with her, you better find out who's responsible, or I'll have you whipped. Ooh, I don't want to get whipped. Yep. Oh shoot, is there a lion? Lion got loose. Oh, snap. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in chapter 3. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.